I 25F discovered my BF 28M of 3 years is cheating. Tonight is the biggest night of his life. Help me. Original post. I won't get into all the gritty details of our relationship. We were in love, and well, I still love him. But I found out that he doesn't feel the same way. I discovered undeniable proof that he has been cheating on me for a while, in the form of small home movies of them together. I don't know the girl, and from their conversations, yep, I snooped after finding the evidence. It looks like she has no idea I exist. Tonight is the biggest night of my boyfriend's life. He's receiving a prestigious state award at a grand dinner with a few hundred people attending, including his parents, councilmen, and many others. Ironically, the only reason I discovered his betrayal is because I have been putting together a little video for him, capturing some of the key moments of his life. You know, the typical sappy stuff. I'm overwhelmed with a lot of power right now, and I don't know if I have it in me to do the right thing, or if I even know what the right thing is. I'm blinded by tears of rage, sadness, and betrayal, but at the same time, I love him. I've loved him for so long, and I'm torn about what to do. The relationship is over, no doubt about it. I am not the kind of woman who will tolerate her man cheating on her. That's not the issue. The issue is, there are cute selfies of the two of them. A lot of them only shared between the two of them. Nothing lewd, there's plenty of that on camera, though. Do I sneak one of those photos into the slideshow as a way of letting him know that I know? Or do I simply confront him after his moment in the sun is over? I'm not going to pick up everything and leave without cutting contact. That's not my style, and it wouldn't make me feel good. It would just make me feel very sad. Do I do the bitchy thing for once in my life? To anyone looking at the slideshow, it would just look like a picture of him and a friend. But to him and to me, it would be a private message, an outing. Help me. I don't know what to do this time. Now for the top of comments. Nah, you know what? If there's really nothing that anyone would pick up on other than the two of you, you slip that photo into the slideshow. Make eye contact with him when the photo appears on screen. Then, when it's over, you stand up and walk out. It ain't the high road, but nobody needs to walk the high road all the time. Original post. It's been a month and a half since everything went down. I've gotten so many requests for an update, and I never intended to actually give one. Honestly, I was afraid of the fallout, depending on what I ended up doing. So what did I do? I did the immature, vengeful thing. And I don't regret it. I took a few photos of the two of them, tasteful photos that gave off no indication other than she might be a childhood friend. I slipped them into the snap reel, and I spoke kindly of him at the podium. Then, after my turn was finished, I walked out. I drove home feeling calm and in control. 20 minutes later, the texts started. Where did I go? What did I know? Where did I find the photos? Was there more in store for him? I texted him, I know you've been fucking her, but there are no more photos. There weren't any? And of course I left it at that. He didn't come home that night. Or the next day. He called me to ask if we could meet and talk at a public location. I agreed to meet him at Starbucks. I arrived early and waited for him. He showed up a few minutes late and took the seat across from me. He started right off with the excuses, how it just happened and he regrets it fully, that she doesn't mean anything to him, and that she looked like a girl he had a crush on in high school and he was powerless against his teenage self. I didn't interrupt him, just let him have his time. When he was done and looking at me for a sign of what might happen next, all I could say was, "So where did you stay the past few nights? Her house. And what did you do?" He wouldn't answer. There hadn't been any doubt in my mind. Really, I knew I was leaving him. He talked over himself, apologizing, begging for forgiveness, saying he'd changed. I told him that I didn't want him to have to change himself. That if who he was, naturally, was someone who cheated on his girlfriend, then that's not someone I wanted to be with. He said that he was thinking of proposing to me, and all I could say after that was, good thing I found out before. Fast forward to a few weeks later. He's moved out, and I am doing well. We have cut off contact. People ask me about him all the time, and I just let them know. He left me for a girl who looked like his high school crush. So that's the end. We are broken up. We are never, ever getting back together. I don't feel any regret for how I handled it. Like one commenter said, there's no need to take the high road all the time. Subscribe our channel Family Trends for more best stories.